eye on this. Let's see. Can I see chat? Get confirmation this is working properly. Come on, where are you at? All right, let's see. It says we're live. I'm gonna see if we can get everybody in here. Drop some comments in the chat. We'll get you guys invited in, and we'll get started. Sorry I sound like garbage tonight, guys. I've been sick for the last 2 days and dealing with a bunch of stuff with family, so I'm working on that. Let's see if I can find it here. Hold on. See if I got the live feed here. Yep, there we go. Okay, I've got the live feed. Do we sound okay? Oh, of course, there's Ned. Okay, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's try that. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If anybody wants to join, let me know you're joining, and I'll get you guys in here. We'll give everybody a few minutes to trickle in here. Let's see where we're at. Hello, welcome, welcome. WW, hey Castro, welcome in, brother. Just waiting for some people to trickle in here first, and we'll get everybody in. Hold on, I got somebody joining me now. All right, we got Mark in here. How you doing, Mark?
I'm all right. Just about to get my. Okay, what's going on with my?
What's going on?
My camera was all glitchy and everything.
It looks fine on my end. You look great.
No, it was going. It's
Okay,
probably
yeah,
because almost yeah.
Yeah, you look fine on my end.
All right. Let's see.
Castro, how you doing, buddy? And I was trying to get that image to upload, and StreamYard didn't like it, so I might have to have you do it, Mark.
What's up?
The image I've been posting up on the Discord. Uh-oh, we lost him. Oh, no. All right, he'll be back in a minute. All right, we're going to get some people trickling in here shortly. I'll give everybody a few minutes. I know it's a little bit later at night than we were planning on doing this, but I figure we still go ahead and get it in. Figure out what's going on with all the tech support stuff on the back end with Mark and everybody else. And yes, we were doing this to Red Shirts Remastered today. Apologies on that. All right, let's get Mark back in.
Sorry about that. I logged in. I logged in, and then it kicked me out.
Okay.
And then
So yeah, we are doing the stream through Red Shirts Remastered, which is our group page. I do my streams through with Chris.
Give me 1 sec.
Silk. Yeah, go ahead.
Give me one. I haven't even started my recording yet, but I'm doing my intro after everything's done.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Just so everybody knows, we are live over on Twitch, and we will be trying to save this, and it will be uploaded probably to the Red Shirts YouTube channel as well as
my channel,
your channel as well,
which is the name you see.
To record, that's okay as well. And we'll get that uploaded for you guys to rewatch, because I know Twitch has like a 30-day. So if you don't download it by 30 days, it just disappears. So we're going to try to get that downloaded and re-uploaded for you guys, for anybody who misses tonight's stream.
All right, where you want me to put it at?
Oh, we got 2 more people. Wait, what's that?
Where you want me to put the photo in?
So what, I just need you to you're on PC, right?
Yep.
I just need you to save that image, and I'll have you do a share your screen at the end, and I'll just have you have that on the screen at the end.
Okay.
That's all right. Unless you have a way to just share a photo.
Where
I
you
think
want me to post it?
Share your screen. I'll just have you up on screen. I'll put your desktop view up on the screen.
Okay.
This is kind of impromptu. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm literally running this entire stream off of my phone tonight. We got somebody else joining us here. We got TJ from United Virtual. How are you doing, TJ?
Good. How are you? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
how me?
Good. How are y'all tonight?
Tired.
Wish we were doing better, but you know.
Yeah.
I understand that under the circumstances.
Yep, it's been a crazy week. Definitely crazy week. Started on a hell of a high, and it was great, and it kind of ended in a crappy end of the week. But
yep, pretty much.
Yeah, we he was active with an RVA, but he wasn't, really active in our Discord.
Yeah.
He had, posted a couple times, and one of our members is also a member of FedEx Virtual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
is that Dustin, right?
That would be. I mean, I don't want to lie to you. His name is. Where's it at? His name is John Wynn.
Okay.
Yeah, and he had saw that Frankie was a member with us. He's been with us for about a year.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, he joined February. I think I saw of last year.
I think I'm in it too, but I'm not sure.
Gotcha. Yeah, and he his last fight was the 19th.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was a shock when anybody from our community goes down, because while we're growing, we're still not a big community.
I meant to ask you, can you share that link over there with the United VA guys for the stream tonight?
Yeah, I sure can.
Yeah, because I'm not over there.
100%.
Just in case any of those guys want to jump in and chat for a little bit. Did you want to go ahead and run your intro, Mark?
Give me a minute. I'm having a little issues here real quick.
All right.
Troubleshooting.
We got slowly people trickling into chat here.
Yeah.
Slowly joining in stream. Looks like we got 3 people watching right now. I imagine we'll have more people jumping in as we progress. It is a little later than I expected to go live. I was trying to get live by 9 o'clock, but I overslept that. So that's definitely a no-go. So we just kind of threw this together kind of last minute. I was almost going to delay it to tomorrow or either Wednesday next week, but decided no.
Yeah, I got with our events team, and we're gonna do a memorial flight here sometime next week.
Yeah, just keep me updated, because I'm in talks with the founder of the Love Cars Southwest. So,
okay.
And I'm going to be working with Zach over at
Amy.
Delta Virtual, and you, and
What's Delta Virtual? Because I've reached out to every single one to try to find you, Patrick. And
do you want me to friend request you on Discord, and I can send you the link just in case?
Yeah, that's fine. That'll work too.
Yeah, we're over on Vamsys.
You could just go ahead and add me. It's my name that you see in the stream here, in the chat.
We'll do.
So yeah, we're over on Vamsys with Delta Virtual and American Virtual. And
yeah, I'm just getting back to staff here in a little bit. I don't know when though. Probably.
And we'll talk a little bit about more of that once we get some more people in here, and once Mark does his intro here. I don't want to get too far into that, because if we keep talking, I'll have to rehash again, and we don't. Do that.
Is this PG or is this?
This is going to be full on PG-13R. If you guys swear, it's okay.
Okay.
Just don't go showing your ass on stream. I don't want to get banned on Twitch.
No one wants to see any hair.
And this is my group account, so really, please don't get me banned. This isn't just my channel. This is my group's channel. So,
all right. So let's see. Is there a way to?
And anybody who's just joining us now, if you guys want to join the StreamYard, let me see. Can I put that in chat? Mark, do you have access to the Twitch chat?
Not
I do
right
not.
now.
Or maybe I'll have TJ do it. Just drop the StreamYard link in the chat for me.
There we go. That's better.
The join link, just so we have it in chat. So if anybody wants to click on that in the Twitch chat, they can just click that and just join.
The one that you sent me, or the
yeah, the one I sent you guys, the StreamYard link, the join link.
Yeah, I can do that.
Just drop it in the Twitch chat for them. If anybody wants to pop in and join and be part of the discussion, I know we got some people trickling in. I got some people coming home from work, and some people are coming in as we go. Wrong chat.
Wrong chat. Oh, sorry. Can you delete that?
No, that's in the private chat. That's in the back end. You're all right.
Oh, okay. Phew.
That's for us and whoever joins.
Yeah, that's just
live.
for us.
Oh, okay. So what chat did you want me to put it in?
The official Twitch chat, which is twitch.tv/redshirts remastered.
Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to get Robert. See if Robert wants to get in.
All right. And let me see. Hold on, I'm gonna shut my cam off here for just a minute. See if I can Zach in here. If he's not too busy trekking on the road right now.
No, he's home. He just got off about 30 minutes ago for the night.
Okay. Let me get him in here.
Okay. Is he live on stream?
Who?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, now I see. Yeah, he is.
Let me get the actual thing up. It's not what I wanted. Okay, this shout. Sorry if I make little weird gestures with my face. I am ADHD and whatnot, and have a little bit of Tourette syndrome.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Oh, don't worry. We make weird gestures just because.
No, because I have Tourette's and tics and whatnot. So let me do this. I'm in on your end. Let me just type hi. There we go. Okay. Everything.
There you go. Yep, your chat's working. I see it.
Let me just pop it out because that's all I'm going to use is pop out chat, minimize that, use.
Yeah, if you can, just drop that StreamYard link in the chat. So if anybody just joins, they can just click it.
Would I get kicked? I mean,
no, yeah, you should get kicked. I don't think so. If I need to, I can go into the settings and fix that. I think. Hey, Matthew Coburn.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
Yeah, sorry about
that. Let's test it.
Yeah, so this was a little bit later than planned. We were going to try to
go.
Oh, it didn't work. Oh well.
it on my end it did.
Oh, it did?
Yes.
Let me see. Can I look at my chat here? Hold on. Let me see.
If you have to, you also
on my end. On my end, it just came up as 3 asterisks.
It came as 3 dots. So I think the bot blocked it. So don't worry about it. It's okay if anybody wants to join. I've got it posted on all the freaking Discords. So anybody who's just joining us now, welcome in. We have apparently 10 viewers now.
All right. So I'm just going to I'm going to start the recording. And then I'll do a little intro, but I'm going to do a main intro after.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to edit it on my end.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right. What's up, guys? If you guys don't know me, which you probably don't, except for Patrick
Mhm.
or Gannon. My real name is Zach. I go by Midwest Hound TV. So yeah, what unfortunate events. There's TJ. Check, check.
You're good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Man, look at. Oh, hang on. I might have to I've got to redo that because I forgot to unmute my microphone.
Oh, jeez.
On my-
On the OBS end.
yeah, because I have that
Yeah.
plugin instead of
Oh,
having
yeah,
the
yeah,
GeoXR. I have that plugin.
Yeah.
All right, take 2. What's up, guys? It is Midwest. If you guys don't know me, my real name is Zach. Patrick, aka Gannon, knows me. Guys, this is TJ. He is the head of You Own.
No, I'm just
virtual-
the director of pilot operations for United Virtual, the flyuva.org one.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be dropping them down in a description box down below, guys. Even with all the ones that I'm part of, is going down. At the end of all this is done, I'll be adding on to the video at the beginning and end on my end. So you guys would just have to wait and see. But I could say this. I'm talking, if you guys don't know, the Love Cars, Southwest Love Cars founder, him and I are in talks as we speak of doing an event for Frank. But we don't know the dates. So if you guys want to follow me and X, whatever, join. All the discords will be down below. My personal new Discord is currently is under development. So, hopefully, I could have one of my main administrators get it done before the time I get this out.
Yep. And so we're in talks. I'll probably be talking with Zach over the next few days about doing a similar event like you guys are doing with Southwest with Delta Virtual as well as American Airlines Virtual. So we'll be figuring out details on that and letting you guys
Air Canada Virtual.
And Air Canada. Yep.
Air Canada I'm in talks with the CEO Devin. I am currently the part of the executive team, the vice president, I believe.
And I believe they were restarting Alaska just recently in the last 2 weeks. So Alaska will also probably be doing their own separate event as well with those guys over there. I'm not really familiar with that team, but just want to pass that along as well. And TJ, you were saying United's also going to probably be planning on doing an event as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, I've reached out to our events team. And we got some events going on next week. And so we're going to try to shuffle things around and do our memorial flight for Frank as well. Yes.
If there's
Hang on,
anybody,
I'm trying to get Dustin in. Hang on.
Yeah, if anybody else who's watching the stream wants to join and come on camera and say a few words about Frank, feel free to use the link that's in any of the Discords we've shared. I posted the StreamYard link there below the stream link. You just click on that link. It'll bring you into your web browser, whether you're on mobile or on PC, and you can join off there.
I DM'd sent the this. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to
Okay.
bump my mic. This part to him, and I'm sending him.
All right. So we were a little slow going here, guys, but don't worry about that. We are going to be getting into the deep stuff here shortly once we get some more people trickling in here. I'd say at least one more person probably. We'll go ahead and get it going. And if nobody shows up, we'll just go ahead and just roll with it.
Yep.
I was trying to see if some other guys were going to join. I sent them the links as well, so they may pop in later. We'll see what happens. Debbie D 231. I'm down in the chat. Hey, thank you for coming by, Debbie. And like I said, you guys are not obligated to come on stream. If you guys just want to lurk in the chat, that is 100% fine with us. If you guys want to post anything about like memories or anything like that, feel free to do that in chat as well.
Debbie, I got you right now. If you
I
want
can
to
click on these. Yeah, there we go. If I click on it, it just comes up on screen there.
Oh, nice. Yep. Give me a second, Devin. I got you right now. Look at your Discord DMs.
Oh, that's Devin?
Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. I know. I'm very impressed with TJ's setup.
That is a dope setup, man.
That's my dream setup right there.
It
Four
is.
financial choices.
We could get to get to know each other too, like the mini podcast kind of thing.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess since nobody else is rolling through, if you guys want to go ahead and start, that's fine.
If you're the host, why don't you start?
Well, I don't know. Is Devin joining?
Debbie, you joining?
Okay, hanging out in section 8, aka chat. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Okay.
For those of you guys who don't know, Darth Wolf, he's a good buddy of mine, longtime friend. Kind of sort of an acquaintance of Frank. Didn't know him as well, but he would occasionally jump over there and do streams with us. We were over back in the old days on, what was that? Kilo Customs Cantina over there on YouTube, on his YouTube channel. So that was a lot of fun back in those days too. All right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and get started here. So we're all here for the memorial of our buddy Frank, who passed away just yesterday. In the middle of the night, not sure what happened. We're still learning details. Things are still coming in, and we will find out what's going on in the next few weeks. And still trying to get in touch with his mom right now. Have not been able to hear anything back. Didn't expect to hear anything back. But whatever she decides to share with us, as long as she's okay with us sharing that information, we will get that out to you guys on the Discords, let you know what happened with him. And with that, if they decide to keep that information private, that's okay as well. Because of HIPAA law here in America, there's certain things we can and cannot disclose legally.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to proceed with caution and respect for Frank and for his family. So keeping that in mind, do not be surprised if we do not share those details with you guys. If his family decides to keep that information private, we have to respect that.
Otherwise, we get slapped with the silver
handcuffs, and we don't need that. Yeah.
Or the pink fluffy ones.
Or the pink fluffy ones, if you're into that. But yeah, just for legal reasons, we're not going to disclose that. But we can say, because Frank was very open about his health stuff going on in the last year or so, he did find out he had a condition called Danon. That is public knowledge. He shared that with I think pretty much everybody here, which it was familial. And so he's been going through a lot of medical stuff going on. So, he said that's Sunday nights with the pink bracelets.
That is funny. True. Or a Friday night.
Friday night. Some people are Tuesday night warriors. So yeah, he found out he had Danon syndrome, which was I think it was like it's some sort of heart condition where it weakens the heart muscle over time. I don't personally know a whole lot about it,
Keep
but he's
talking,
been
I'll be
going to
right
get
back.
medical. A lot of us don't know he's been going to get medical treatments for that condition. And he's been going through some clinical trials and things like that, and that's been public knowledge, so we definitely can share that. That is okay. Because he spoke about it pretty regularly. I don't know if he talked about it with you, TJ, or not.
No, he came in our Discord, asked a couple questions, and popped in every once in a while and talked, and then he would just bounce. So, and then my conversations with him were tech related or support related. So
Yeah, but you mostly
I
spent
was
that was most
I
of
was
his conversations.
yeah. So I wasn't as close to him as some of y'all may be in that regard.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been just going through all of that last few months. Really, I think he found out about his condition. It was a little over a year ago. He didn't even know he had it for like the last 20 plus years of his life. And no idea. I guess it was genetic through his family, and they did some testing and found out. I guess one of his parents had it, and so they found out him and his brother, who's still alive right now, they both have this condition because it's familial. So they've just been going through the medical, tests and studies and stuff like that without going into too much detail. And I won't disclose the last part because I don't know if his mom wants us to talk about that or not. But everything has relatively been pretty normal the last few weeks. Nothing out of the blue, nothing out of the ordinary. For those of you guys who know, Frank was really big into, Trucking Simulator and Flight Simulator. Those were his two big things. Like Wolf was saying, he loved talking about Truck Sim way back in the day. He was devoted definitely to American Truck more than ETS2, not even close. Like ATS was his whole thing. So whenever he wasn't flying virtual planes, that dude was driving truck. And then just the other day, when I was talking to him on Wednesday, he was trying to recruit me. That was the last day I talked to him. He was trying to get me to re-download Farming Simulator 22 so I could play with it. I was like, dude, you got me doing enough simulator stuff right now, man.
Plus, you're always busy with work, too.
He was always just, so I don't have it in chat right now. I don't have access to my chat typing in, but it's DANON, Danons. That's Delta Alpha November Oscar November Danon syndrome. So there's not a whole lot known about it. It's very few people have this condition. So, yeah. I mean, he was even Frank was learning more about his own condition as he was progressing. So we don't know if that's what caused him to pass. We don't know if something else happened. We won't really know until his mom fills us in with more details. But like I said, we're going to try to keep that as best as we can. We're going to try to be as respectful as we can for his family. So if they decide they just do not want to disclose what happened to him, that's also okay. We're here to remember him, not how he passed. What we do know is they found him, what was it, Thursday? No, it was Friday morning.
Friday morning, yep.
Friday morning, his mom found him on the bathroom floor unresponsive. That's all we know at this time. When I talked to him on Wednesday, he seemed to be doing totally fine. He was complaining of just a little bit of chest pain, but it was nothing out of the ordinary. As you guys know, Frank generally had just regular chest pains like you and me, just from time to time. So nothing out of the ordinary. And I want to say, who was it? It was James was telling me the other day. He'd been taking his medications like always, nothing out of the ordinary. He was, doing his proper dosages and things like that. So that was good to hear. He was doing really good. So yeah, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. I think this was a shock to everybody. No one saw this coming.
Yep. And it's like, is my microphone good for you?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. It's like getting back into what you were saying of the chest, little bit of chest pains. I'm not going to say much about it, but
Yeah.
there was like a day or so where he basically couldn't do a lot,
Yeah.
like normal.
Do you know what day that was?
Maybe 2-3 weeks ago,
2-3
or
weeks
a
ago.
week and a half to 2 weeks ago, because he physically called me on my phone because him and I
Yeah.
have our numbers. We
Yeah.
shared our numbers. So he called me and I'm like, I don't know if he called you or messaged you that day where he went. And
No.
then he went to like a place for like overnight.
So Devin, yeah, he played both severely heavily. He was a heavy simulator gamer.
Yep.
He played a lot of truck sim. Now these last few months, he's definitely been playing more flight sim for sure.
Mhm.
But yeah, he played both simulators heavily, ATS and flight sim. Like no
so
question.
so I'll get into what that was my part with Frank and whatnot on our end. Hey, Dustin.
Hey, man. How's it going?
It's going.
Glad to be here.
All right, guys. If you guys can, I introduce you for you, Dustin.
Absolutely.
Hi, guys. This is Dustin. He is the CEO and founder, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, of FedEx, Virtual FedEx on Vampsys.
Mm-hmm.
Are you promoting your other one? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, U.S. Airways VA as well.
Like, if you guys want to do the Sully Sullivan, fuck, can't even speak.
Sully Sullenberger.
Thank you. I was about to say Sullivan. But
Yes, I'll
you wanna,
order the McSullivan, please.
if you guys want to fly for a retro airline that's no longer in existence, I wish it was still in existence.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, all the VAs and whoever the VAs, CEOs, whoever's in here, it will be down in my video that I'm currently recording in my description box down below. So,
Thank you, brother.
you're welcome. But so I'll let I almost called you Shannon Gannon.
Shannon. Yes, it's me, Shannon 136. Let me go find my wig.
But what color?
Purple.
Nah, go with the handcuff.
I thought you were going to say pink.
The pink handcuffs?
Yeah.
He said, not funny.
But anyways, I'm going to let... Oh, fuck, I did it again. Gannon!
Yeah.
Finish what he was saying about that and the trucking and flying more of that side.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, he's been playing for those of you guys who don't know, for like the last, I would say solid, like 6 weeks, Frank has been flying practically nonstop. Like, he'd be like flight after flight after flight. And then when he was doing long hauls, he set up his long haul. He would go to bed on a long haul and he'd wake up and land the plane. I mean, the dude did not stop. Zach would know because he was constantly, jumping in and out. And I mean, he'd still take breaks, obviously, but what was that? PTSD over pink wigs? Oh, no, that was the blonde wig, buddy. For those of you guys who don't know, I used to have a running joke with Darth Wolf there in the chat. I used to go on his streams all the time, and he would always put on a blonde wig, and I told him he looked like Jennifer Aniston with a beard.
Yikes.
So yeah, but Frank's been flying a shit ton. He's been booking in his hours, and let me see if I can pull it up here. I'll let you guys know.
I could do it. I got it for you.
Because since he's passed, I think we should do the honorable thing and commend his total flight hours, because it's pretty freaking insane.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. I got it still.
And for those of you guys who don't know, he's been freaking killing it the last few weeks in terms of trying to get VAs started up and things reorganized with Zach, with Delta and American and Alaska, and it's just crazy. They've been going nonstop. I don't know how he had the energy to keep doing that.
And then on top of that is like he doesn't.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the follow.
Let's see. Lists.
Let me see here. Where is it?
I got it. Hey, Gannon.
Yeah.
I have it up.
Let me see. Do you have your share screen up?
I'm going to get it here in a second.
All right.
How the fudge sickles do I do this? Is it present?
Yeah, I think it's present.
Video screen share. Windows entire screen. This is going to be weird. But
okay.
Here we go.
We'll figure it out as we go.
Hide that. So he has.
Let me see. Is it showing?
Is it not showing?
I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. I got it. Hold on. There we go. I got it up there on screen.
Is it showing on my end? No, it's not.
Your screen's on stream. You're good.
No, I'm talking about on my recording. Let's see. For Pyreps, he put in.
And this is just Delta Virtual, just so you guys know.
Yes, this is only Delta. 90 Pyreps. With one the only rejection is one.
He probably just had one bad landing.
Yeah.
Just one bad landing.
So yeah, he has a total he had or has, if whatever you want to call it, 22,977.
Mm-hmm.
And then bonus points of 1,800. He's flown 391.43 hours. Equivalents of nautical miles of 111,560 nautical miles. Let's see. He's been to his number one airport for flights is Atlanta with 30, Minnesota St. Paul of 19, Orlando 19, Detroit 12, New York 11, Salt Lake City 11, Boston is 9,
Boston
LA 8, Miami 4, and Charleston South. No, is it South or North?
It's South Carolina.
South Carolina. Now going on the aircraft types, he's flown the most. Number one aircraft is the Boeing 737-800, which is the Boeing 738 of 21 flights. The Boeing 737-900 or 900ER, known as B739 of 19. The A221neo, which is Airbus's skinny pencil plane, 14 flights. The little sister, one of the sister planes to the 21, the A320, is the 12 flights. The big brother of the A221. Day 3, 3,900. 8, the regular 8321, the non-Neo version is 6. The almost baby bus A319, 5, and the OG of Delta
Mm-hmm.
plane aircraft types, the Boeing 717-200 of 3 flights.
Yep. And that was just his Delta hours.
Yep.
Go look at his American.
I do not have that one.
Oh, you don't have the American
Nope, but I can see what he did with.
Air Canada?
Yeah. Don't mind that. We know that.
Because I think American was actually his highest.
Yes, I believe American is the highest. Zero Pirates, but I'm not sure if. Yeah, he didn't get around to do.
He didn't end up doing a flight.
No.
Okay.
But let me see. I could tell you. I believe I can see. Don't mind me this. Did I? There we go. We could do let's see, roster. I need Orlando. First name. I just don't want to go too fast and miss it. Wish everything would be in alphabetical order. Oh, 1888. Where the frick is it? Because I know where the Phoenix Ross today. Let's see. That's not it. They got the numbers in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have? Yeah, that's the Orlando roster. Unless if this is the active roster, because I know he was on LOA.
Yeah. I might have taken him out.
Since I'm in talks with the the founder of the Love Cars Southwest,
Uh-huh.
I'll see how many hours and whatnot, how much he put in, and
Okay.
I'll put it in. I'll wait to put my video out until after I find
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah, that's fine.
But anyways,
Well, with us, he reached the rank of captain. His earnings were $32,276,060. No, sorry, I need my glasses on. $32,276. He had 209 hours with us. He did 88 flights. His average landing rate was 336 with a best landing rate of 65 feet per minute. And then he had one total loss that was 1,042 feet per minute. And then like his last pirate with us was 11 days ago, and he stayed pretty active through the months that he was here. He always completed at least 4 flights, I think, with us, and he had done a couple of our tours. It looks like he did our American Hub tour, and I think I saw another tour somewhere. But But yeah, he definitely got around with us.
Hello there, Bree. How are you doing? That's my girlfriend. So.
Okay. Welcome on in, Bree.
All right. You want me to do the? So I'm going to talk a little bit about what we did, or I did with the airline side with Frank, and then I'm going to move into the trucking side of the business. So when I basically started doing flight sim, Devi D, that is in the chat, but not in this specific thing. I think Devi D was the one that got me into flight sim, but I'm pretty sure he did. And then when I started getting the hang of it, of flying, it was a lot more getting more easier. So I basically wanted to venture out. So started flying with Frank, and then Trucker Zach, the other Zach. The reason why they call me Mark because there's two Zachs. So
It gets confusing.
yeah, and the Mark thing was a like a gimmick joke through my other friend DJ's server. So it's like, I think it's from like a little skit kind of thing. So it's stuck. But so when we started I started doing virtual airlines, it was where with people that I know, like Frank, Trucker Zach, Devin, or Devi, I should say. It's like my first VA that so let me back up a little bit here. Me and Frank already knew each other. I don't know. Jesus Lord. For almost 8 years, I think.
Yeah, I think that's about as long as I've known him as well.
Or yeah. But in between the 8 years, him and I, before we haven't talked for like 2 years, we had a little fallout. Yada yada yada, stuff like that. And then there's a streamer I watch, Stu, on Twitch. He is a VATSIM controller for Indie Center now. He was originally started, I believe, or when I started on VATSIM, flying into KSDF, which is Kentucky.
It's Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky. That's where
my resident Kentuckian was going to join us tonight, but he might pop in later.
Okay. Yeah. I found him while being on the ground, and I saw like there was a thing called Simware. I found him through Simware, his Twitch channel, and one day I go in because I haven't seen. I watched some of Sue's streams late at that time because I was a little busy with work and real life stuff. But it was like, I don't know what time it was. I have to say maybe 7 o'clock at night or something. I see a recognizable name, Frank_164. And I'm like, that name kind of sounds familiar. So I say I added him saying, "Hey, at Frank, I think I remember you. Do you know who? Do you remember me?" And it's like everything popped off. Like there was no tomorrow. It was like yesterday. So we got talking again, and then I was in a virtual airline through VAMSIS, Virtual United. So I brought Frank over there after a while because I had like over that was my only VA that I was part of, besides Spirit and that Devi brought me to, yada yada yada. Then I grinded United. I basically grinded it to the point where I wanted to bring Frank in because he asked, "Is there a good United?" And I'm like, "Yes." Let me get you a link and let's get you started over there. Because I was at that time I was staff, so I was the head of fleet operations over there, and then myself and after about a year or so, myself and Devi D decided to run it for at least almost a year because the owner prior that we took it over for couldn't at that time keep it up and going because we had like already over 2,000 or more pilots, and we basically took it over, and then us as a so that's where we also met Trucker Zach and everything, and then we all got together, and then we couldn't Devi couldn't at that time do this. It happened to Devi D just like the previous person, and long story short, put it this way: the original owner barked at myself and Devi D because we didn't say anything. We technically did in the general chat, but the previous owner was. It's all good, Hound. I mean, Miss Hound. We basically couldn't do it. We didn't. No one wanted it, so we tried to the last second to get someone, and then all of a sudden the original owner messages me and myself and Devi D like, how are we? What happened to the yada yada blah blah blah, and myself and Devi D told him that we posted something that we need someone to take it because at that time we had other IRL issues going on, and then all of a sudden we see it pop back up. Like it's like it was a whole mess, but then Delta came along and everything else. Like there's so much more we could go into, but I just don't want to keep talking about Flight Sim because I want to also.
Yeah, we would be here all night.
Yeah, but I have someone that wants me to relay something, which is American Stig. He just wants me to say for him that Frank ran like 5+ VAs. That is true. And whatnot. But Stig wanted for me to say he sends his condolences and everything else that when when Stig and Frank met, was through Junior Senior Gaming for American Truck Sim. If you didn't know who Junior Senior Gaming is on YouTube, even though I don't do videos anymore, but the original OG channel of Junior Senior Gaming, I don't know what you missed. But anyways, so that's where those two met, and then American Stig went to a different company called OTR Trucking. And then after a little while, Frank went over there and stuff. And then it was like a good old time. But he really wants to send his wishes and thoughts and prayers to him and his family, his friends too, like, and all of us here. So get into my part of the trucking side. So, Frank, because Frank had this family kind of, whatever you want to call it, genetic or something, kind of, is it a genetic disease, Pat?
It's a genetic. I don't know if it's a disease necessarily. I don't know what they classify it as, but it is a condition.
So this genetic condition is what, because it makes,
which somebody looked it up earlier. I was going to try to pull it up here. It was in the chat earlier. They said male expectancy was only 19 years old and women's expectancy is 34 years with this condition. Our boy made it to 23 years old. He freaking beat the odds.
And so is one of his family members, one of the two.
Yeah, his brother.
No, other one.
What? Who's that?
Isn't there another person?
No. So it was. I think it's his mom.
Yes, I didn't want to say who that.
But
was.
I'm not 100% certain. It could be his dad. I'm not sure.
So it's either his mom or dad that had.
But it is genetic, so it passes down genetically when you have kids.
And yeah, welcome to the stream there.
But she might. It's different with some women because sometimes women with genetics, if you've ever studied genetics, sometimes the women are just carriers of a condition. Yeah. They might not actually show any active symptoms. So.
That message you from Darth about the night. Yeah. Thank you. But like Northeast Joe said, as you see, Northeast Joe is one of the OGs.
He is.
Of Frank.
Yeah.
No joke. He is not lying about that one. Yeah, and he was the Hey Joe, do you want to join us in here? But anyways, yeah, Frank ran like Frank Con. I could tell you right now.
Yeah, Frank Con Logistics.
There's another one here.
I used to run when I had a PC that actually could run ATS back then. I used to run truck with him for a bit. We used to truck together on Truckers MP back in the day. I'm basically, you can blame me. I'm one of the few reasons he got into Flight Simulator. I kind of taught him how to fly. So you can blame me for his addiction.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have made 5 VAs had I not set him on the path.
Yeah, so let's start from the very bottom. I'm not going to share my screen because I'm not going to do what I did and exit the session. But let's see. Holy frick. Show more. Show what? I didn't even count how many there is. All right. So exactly 8 years ago, he made his Truck Books account, right?
Yeah.
So his first one was Giro Juliet Echo Romeo Oscar Transport. Then it was Frank Kahn's Logistics.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to Fastlane. Then Falcon. Then Fastlane. PRIN Transportation. Then he went to Radio Man's Trucking.
Mm-hmm.
Then Taco Shack. Then Frank Kahn's. Then Kingstar. Then A&M Global. GNS Global. Then Mary Oda Logistics. Then JNS again. And then CT No Name. And then Lead Hoof Express. Then FNG Global, Fastlane, Warner, Freedom, Blue Knights Transport, another Frank Kahn, Top Simmer. Then it's Northeast Enterprise. I believe that is or was Northeast Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Sounds right.
Yeah, I believe so. If he wants to say anything in there, he can. Oh crap! There we go. Then World's Finest, Central Transport, and then TNZ. So TNZ is and another of my friends' old company. There's reasons why I'm not going to get into it. Why I left TNZ and why it shut down. I'll probably make another video of that later. But anyways, then it was Frank Kahn, Ladybird Trucking, Frank Kahn, Greenlight, Terrain, standalone cattle company, Polar Express, INC, then Frank Kahn, Big Rig Trucking, another Frank, South Logistics Warner again, Diamond, OTR, United Shipping Specialists, another OT, Ika's Army Trucking, Brother and Sisterhood Trucking. I used to be part of that. And it was nice people over there, but I kind of got screwed there. But it was fun when it lasted. Another Frank, then OTR, then Lightning Logistics. So Lightning Logistics was started by Truckers Act. No, started by Frank and Truckers Act and Kevin, I believe. But for sure, Frank and Zach, Truckers Act. Then that was 4 months ago. Then stuff with his condition where he was gone for almost 2 months, 3 months, whatever it was for, I think, he was open to us fully of saying what those 3 months was. Correct? I know he was with me.
Yeah, but I'm not. All I will say is he had to go away for a study. That's all I will say on that. So.
And we can't say nothing further.
Just because I don't know what his family wants us to disclose. So.
But when the study was going on, is like he was literally expressing. All right, hydrate. Everyone hydrate.
Hey guys, I've got a few words. I got to jump out of the stream pretty soon, but I do have a few words to
say.
If you don't
Yeah,
mind.
go ahead. Why don't you go ahead since you got to bounce out of here.
I just wanted to say that Frank was always an awesome dude, really funny, charismatic, and fun to hang out with, talk to. We flew and chatted for many hours together, and in my early days of doing this, like he and Zach were always there to help out, offer advice. Like they were instrumental in getting me going in this and to where I am today in the hobby. And very thankful for that. And yeah, he's always been there with a joke. You know, he had his one-liners and and whatnot. And yeah, I'm thankful to have known him, and we'll definitely feel his loss. And my heart goes out to his family and to all you guys, his friends. And yep, that's all. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you,
All
Dustin.
right. Thank you, Dustin. Thanks
Thank
for
you, guys.
joining.
Stay in touch, buddy.
Likewise.
You too. I'll listen on in the chat.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin, everyone. He's the CEO and founder of Virtual FedEx and U.S. Airways, VA.
Which just got started, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, it just got started like a week or so ago, maybe. But anyways, where did I leave off?
We were talking about. Geez, now I'm.
Oh, Lightning Logistics.
Lighting logistics, yeah.
So that and so Frank Treckerzek, and I believe Kevin started that one. Then, like I said, he was talking. Oh yeah, he was talking to us a lot more, like opening up about more things to us that he felt like comfortable, you know what I mean, to say it to.
Yeah.
And how he was expressing himself even when he was growing up, going to schools, yada yada yada. Again, everyone's been bullied.
Everyone. Yeah.
The number one thing that you want to know about me is if you bully someone that has any disabilities or conditions that makes you how should I say it? A person with disabilities, and people bully you, that does not fly with me. I will not be a happy person. I'll be down your throat to the point where you wish you were in another planet. And that's why I get so protective over people that have disabilities, and they get where they get crap, I forgot where I was going to. What was the last thing I said?
Basically, you were saying how it's just not cool in general to make fun of anybody with any sort of disability.
Oh yeah, yep. Thank you. It's where I give more chances to people that have disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of times where there's a few friends that's in our friend group. There's a few of them that just didn't want at that time, because they were going through things too, where they didn't want them that want him to be part of something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they try to remove themselves from, but at the same time, I explained to them that you want to treat people the way you want to be treated, but at the same time, I explained to them, I'm the type of person that doesn't say no to people with any disabilities.
Yeah.
I can tell if you have disabilities or not.
Yeah. Well, we will always try to find a way to accommodate you in some way.
Yep. And I give so many chances to people with disabilities. I have another friend that's in my company. I'll get to that part later on here in a little bit. But that has disabilities, and I give exemptions out to people like that with their disabilities. But I have to know you pretty good or game with you, like I do with this said person. So I just don't want to say no because it's going to hurt someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But getting back to the companies of trucking here, OTR is like, then it's OTR, then Bobtail Logistics, which is my company. I'll get to that here in a second. Then it's Golden Hour, then OTR, and the current name. So, Bobtail Logistics is myself and DJ's company. We split 50-50. Officially 50-50. I'll make another video and I'll have maybe Gannon here or something with me. Because I want to do something like this, but maybe podcast in Discord or something. Anyways, where you don't have no one there where that's trying to control you, because you don't want to be controlled making a company, running a company, right? When you're on the road, stuff like that. So I had enough of it. So I left that one. Make Bobtail. I talked to DJ.
We do not know at this time. We don't know anything at this time. We just know he was found unresponsive at home. As we learn details and what his family decides they want to share with us, we will share with you guys over on the Discord in the next few weeks or months to come. Because I imagine initial details we should know in the next few days or weeks. In terms of toxicology, that may take 2 to 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll keep you guys updated as we learn more.
All right. Getting back to what I was saying. So,
oh damn, we're on another ad break. Right as you're about to talk. Is everybody on?
Well, they could go. They could come into my channel and look.
Yeah, they'll check it out later.
But so we basically, me and DJ, I went to DJ, gave him the idea because we were already talking about it for a while previously, and when I had enough was enough. I had left, came to him and said, "Hey, let's start this idea." So Bobtail Logistics was born. So we got everything going. It's open right now for people to join, but even though it's been so our company hasn't been technically open for a year, but the company itself was made about a year to 2 years ago. So we got our people in, stuff like that. People came, people left. Then Frank was having issues with other companies. So I was talking to him.
Well, to be fair,
I'm not getting I'm not getting into that
too much
side.
detail. Frank loves standing his ground. If anybody who knows Frank would not take BS from anybody.
Nor do I. And I
Nor
don't
do
like
you.
sugarcoating what I say.
So there'd be so many times I'd be in the Discord and someone would say something and Frank would be like, no. I used to love hearing him banter. It was actually, even though it would get a little heated sometimes, it was some of the most funny moments to witness.
Yeah.
But go ahead, continue.
All right. So I told him Bobtail's doors are always open. So he asked for a link, stuff like that. And some people didn't like it, but at the same time, we have to give people chances. we're the type of company where you, in order to be active, you could either do loads, get your 5,000 mile minimum, which you could do if you do like the longest like over 2,800, I believe, from Bellingham, Washington, all the way down to the south tip of Texas in the game in ATS. You could get that by just doing 2 or 2.5 of those runs, and be done with it for the month. Then he came in trucks with us for a while, left. Then he went to 2 other companies, which is Golden Hour and OTR. And then, so this next one, Road Warrior Logistics. So he came to me was talking to me again, having issues again, like usual. Well, with certain things. And I brought him in and talked to DJ and said, hey, got an idea. Because no one ever thought of this. Make a sister company. So we brought Frank in. Me and DJ talked to him. And we came up with names. Yeah. And whatnot. Road Warrior Logistics. When Frank was looking, like we were watching Frank's stream in the Discord, there was pretty funny ass ones. Like Sunshine Crop Logistics, stuff like that. And then here goes Road Warrior Logistics. Road Warrior Logistics is a good name for a company.
Yes, pretty damn good.
Yep. So I'm going to I don't know how this is going to do, but I'm going to try to get that name back or somehow and have a sister company with us. But it was originally going to be, so we had it all set up where they have their own Discord, but they'll get a section, a category, right? And we use Truckbooks main, Truckee second for the economy side if you want to do it legitly. So with Truckbooks, you only could be in one at a time. Truckee is another way where you could have two companies. So they would use our Truckee. We would give them access to that said Truckee log app, text chat, where when those loads get complete, our loads that they haul with our trailers, but their truck paint scheme, and whatever runs they do, they log it for us too, and goes right into our Discord, into that said chat. Once everything was all set, because we were trying to teach Frank to run a company more efficiently. It's not the fact that it's more efficiently, but like make it where it stands out. That's where Road Warriors came in to play, and having something new that no other company has done, which I'll go into another video of that. But it'll be like good for everyone, you know what I mean? And then when I was about to start getting more things taken care of for Road Warrior stuff, I had other things come up. Been busy with work, yada yada yada, all that BS. And then originally my original plan was to get him a decent name, a decent company name, and just get the Discord ready and set up fully to the point where I could just give him that, which was my plan. Because in this way, they already have the tools, the info, the work ethic, and all that stuff owning a company has. So, and then he leaves our Discord and Truckee stuff, and then a week or two later, I get a phone call from his mom saying that he was unresponsive. So there's times where there's a lot of fun. I'm not good at expressing how I feel. So, and my nose is so dry and stuffy right now. I'm like,
Oh, me too. Don't worry. This weather's been terrible.
yeah. But anyways, it's like I just want to have we just gotta worry about the fun times we had, if it's laughing in Discord laughing our asses off, it's like, who would never forget that? Like when, how when we're all in a VC, right?
Yeah,
And
for sure.
sometimes we bicker and it turns into like,
oh, it would get real.
hey,
It would
yeah.
get real heated sometimes.
But
And guess who never gave up the fight? It was Frank.
nor did I, but I
You two went at each other a few times.
it's like we're like brother, like two. I'm the biggest older brother to him,
yeah.
but he's like he was more of a bigger brother than I was to him. Devin or Devi and Trekker Zach is like another type of people that I like. I look up to a lot, and I just like want to keep the relationships that I have. I've burnt so many, like with Frank for 2 years. We said stuff that we shouldn't said when we took those two 2 years break, almost 2 years. So it's all we got to do now is worry about the fun times. Yeah. God bless America. My stomach is growling because I got food right here still.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and eat. We eat on stream all the time over here. You're good.
No. I'm kind of a messy eater.
Oh, don't worry. I am too. I get it.
But it's like, yeah. I know, Miss Hound.
Even your girl says eat. It's because he's recording. That's why.
Pretty much.
Because he will be forever eating.
And I just don't want to keep pooping. But anyways, Holy shit, it's dry in here.
Somebody cutting onions.
Fuck you.
I
I need Vicks vapor.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
at least
so-
I have food. At least I got food right here.
So yeah, Midwest. Our buddy Darth Wolf there. He said Vivi voice in the chat. So you don't know. We have a mutual friend. Her name is Vivi,
Yeah.
and she's from California, and she speaks English and Spanish. But she's got. I don't even remember what her medical condition is, but she's got like a trach. But she's so funny. She is the most gangsta, most badass woman you've ever met in your life. She talks the most freaking smack. And she'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, fool." And she's the best. So yeah, if you ever see him saying like "foo," yeah, that's who we're talking about. That's friend Vivi.
Oh, just like
Yeah, she's only 3'6", but she talks like she's a 7 foot tall large man.
oh, just like what's his name from the 18
She's the Ewok size.
How dare you? But
yeah,
remember,
she's got a personality bigger than all of us, and we're like,
remember that
Mr.
Mr. Fool from the A-Team TV show?
Oh yeah, Mr. T.
Yes, Mr. T. But anyways, it's like it sucks, man. But hey, you gotta live.
I would also argue Frank was kind of like that too. There'd be so many times I'd be joking around with him in chat, and I would say something, and he would just like yell in my ear, "Shut up!"
Yep. And he sometimes takes things so seriously.
He does. And
But
then after
anyways.
a while, he'd finally realize you were joking with him, and then he'd be like, "Okay, everything's good."
Yeah. But to end this off,
Okay.
I know, Miss Hound. I know. I'm sorry. I had to get close to the mic. But anyways.
Oh yeah, get real close. I used to. So for those who don't know, I used to mess around with Frank. I did Family Guy impressions, and the thing that annoyed him the most is when I did my Herbert the Pervert impression. So I'd get all real close to the mic and be like, "Oh, hey, sweet cheeks, how you doing?" And he'd be like, "Ah, stop!"
Oh, boy. Hiya, pal.
Oh yeah, he hated the Mickey Mouse too. He'd be like,
Time to get the Musketeer and run after Frankie.
I just did it on it was like a week or two ago, and I was like, "Oh boy," and he was like, "No, shut up!"
Because I always done it in VC.
And he'd be like, "This isn't Disney World."
Hey. Bitch, man. He's like, bitch, can you just have a magical dream? Maybe? Imagination?
Imagination.
Stop killing our mojo? Question mark? But anyways, let's just put it this way, man.
Yeah.
Let's just remember the good times that we had. Mickey. Times trying to annoy the shit out of him. Or Herbert the Pervert.
Or all the times he fucked with us.
Oh, yeah. We could do another video like this later, but
Just about that alone.
yo. Pretty much. But we just need to get along, treat people the way we want to be treated. No, you're good, Miss Hound. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Treat them with the most up respect. And just smile at someone, dude. Hold the door for someone, makes their day. They'll smile back. And then we'll just say, life is too short. Make the most of it, dude. You know, thank your closest ones that you have, your girlfriend, your wife, fiance, mother, father, grandma, grandpa, whoever. Just say thank you, even to service members and people that serve like law enforcement, fire department, and all that jazz. But anyways, that's it for me. So I'm just going to end my stuff on this end here, on my side. But like I said, everything is going to be in the description box down below, including. Do you still do anything with yours?
On my personal YouTube channel?
Yes.
Not very often. I generally been doing most of the stuff over here on Red Shirts on Twitch.
All right, so Red
But
Shirts.
we also got a Red Shirts YouTube channel. We might end up re-uploading some of this over there as well, but we'll see what happens. I'll talk to Chris. We'll figure out what we're going to do with this.
All right, just text me and.
He's calling me a slacker. It's true.
Hey, I've been not streaming for almost. Well, I did a test stream a few weeks ago, but prior to that, I didn't stream for like a year almost.
Yeah.
Because I was taking a break because I got burnt out so bad. But anyways, let's put it where all his stuff will be down in the description box below. And all the VAs will be down in the description box down below, or it'll be just linked in my streaming Discord.
So yeah, if there's anybody who is interested in following in Frank's footsteps, you want to come join a virtual airline, maybe you've been playing Flight Simulator for a while,
hit me up.
Or if you're interested in starting your own trucking company through, Trucks Books or Truckee,
or through us, and
or through you guys, come join those guys over there. We'll have all those links available to you guys, or any step-by-step guides on how to start your own trucking company. I'm sure Midwest will, if you want to start your own, I'm sure Midwest is more than happy to help you start your own trucking company that maybe to partner with his, something interesting like that. So just reach out and see if you're interested. If you're just getting into Flight Simulator now, I know the new one just came out. It's not the best right now, but if you're just learning how to play Flight Simulator, and as you're learning, you think you're starting to get real good, if you want to join a fun community, we'll have those communities available for you guys to come join. And we're on another ad break. It's all right. We'll keep going.
It's all right. Yeah. Let's just put it this way. For people that is getting into flight sim and want to do the PPL stuff and whatnot, go through 2024 Microsoft.
It's all right. It's not the best, but it's all right.
But anyways,
pretty bare bones.
I hate ads too. But anyways,
yeah,
it's like.
Thankfully, I think I only have it set for 60 seconds, so it's only 1 minute of ads. So
why don't you just do like 30? Well, obviously,
because it would run more of them more often.
True. But anyways, my end is all that. Name is Zach. Is going or known as Midwest Hound TV. My side YouTube channel. This won't be up for, I don't know, maybe at least it won't be up for another week. So,
all right, ad break's over. We're good. Sorry about that. That's my Red Shirts back end. We have it set for 60-second ads. Any final words there from you?
No, just treat people the way you want to be treated. So,
all right, I guess I can finally tell my side of the story. So I want to say it was 8 or 9 years ago. I don't even remember. It's been so long. I don't even remember.
Hold on, let me.
Oh yeah.
Record this side again. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell my side of the story of things now, since everybody else has done theirs. So I met Frank about 8 or 9 years ago, probably around the same time as Midwest, honestly. And I'm assuming it had to have been through Truck Sim, because I don't even remember how I met him, but I remember I was trucking a lot back then, so I'm almost certain that's probably how I met Frank, was through Truck Simulator. We had a fun community over there. And that would have been around 2016. I was working for a pharmacy at the time. Not the best paying job, but it was fun. You know, I played Truck Sim, I played Flight Sim, and was doing a little bit of YouTube and stuff now and again on the side, hanging out with friends. So Frank was one of those guys who was always, you know, reaching out, always wanting to chit chat, always wanting to do a convoy. I'm sure you remember that back in the early days. Frank always loved doing convoys.
Yep. That is true.
And then, of course, at the same time, we did Back to Tank and Kilo's Cantina, or Kilo Customs Cantina. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's right. I forgot. So he was on Back to Tank with us later. So we had a friend of ours. We don't really talk about this guy anymore. He kind of was an a-hole. But we all went on Back to Tank, which was like a Star Wars discussion thing over on this other guy's channel. And so we started doing Star Wars discussions. And Frank, actually, I invited Frank over because Frank did watch a little bit of Star Wars now and again. And so Frank got invited on, I think, briefly on a few episodes of Back to Tank with us over there on that guy's channel. So that's how Wolf down there in the chat actually met Frank originally. It was through me. And later on, we would do Kilo's Cantina Customs over on Darth Wolf's channel, Kilo Customs, which is his old episodes are still up there. You can still go back and watch them on YouTube. Midwest, if you want, I'll send you the link to his channel so you can go watch some of those old streams. And I'll have to do some digging. I'll have to find original Frank episodes we did over there.
You got
we used to do like Saturday night or Friday. I think it was Friday or Saturday night hangouts where we do like Lego building streams. And Frank would jump over there and he'd be talking some smack with us as we're building Legos. And it was just a lot of fun. Frank was one of those guys who was just there to have a good fun time with. And he always kept you grounded, I would say. He was one of those guys who just kept you, you know, well grounded. And I'm trying to think what year it was. So this would have been, geez Louise, 2017. He had a bunch of people joining on his Discord at the time because Discord was still relatively new back then. And as you guys know, Frank had, I'll go ahead and say this because I think Frank would agree with this as well because I would talk with him privately about this. I'm sure he did with you as well, Midwest. Frank never had the best time because of his conditions and things. He had a hard time with relationships in terms of, you know, meeting girls and maintaining that. It was not easy for him, understandably. So he would always have these girls come join our communities gaming. They were gamers as well. And occasionally Frank would ask them, hey, you want to go out? You know, we'll see how this goes. And they would be like, yeah, sure. I'll date you for a little bit. And generally it ended pretty poorly in drama. I'm sure you will agree with that, Midwest. Not the best. So it's something Frank struggled with, and it's something he and I talked about privately until about a week ago. I'm not even joking. A week ago, he was still talking to me about having a hard time finding a girlfriend. He really wanted a girlfriend and somebody he could settle down with. And he had talked about at some point, if he moved out of his parents, he wanted to move in with somebody. It was very serious. Yeah, he did have a big crush on our friend Kat. Yeah. So if you didn't know our friend Kat, she's in her 40s now. She's a mom. But Frank was going to shoot his shot for an older lady. True story. So her username is Vader's Girl. I think it's like Vader. I think it's Vader's Girl 29 or something. She does a live stream almost every night. She's a big Star Wars creator, and she just builds. She loves doing puzzles and building things on her stream. Yeah. I'll have to find the episode. He was trying to hit on Kat on live stream, Midwest. Yeah, we'll have to find the episode where Frank is like, all right, I'm going to shoot my shot. And so he's like one of those guys that's like, even if he gets shot down, man, you got to respect that Riz. Even your girl's like, stop hitting your head. Stop hitting your head. So, cut to the chase here. Yeah, Frank just had a hard time with dating women, but I still respect him, for putting himself out there. It's hard to be vulnerable, as many of us know, and Frank was a very vulnerable guy. And I'm sure we all had some private conversations with him.
Yep.
About stuff. I'm sure there's stuff Midwest knows about Frank that I don't know about, and there's stuff that he's talked to me about that Midwest has nothing.
He was great. You are right, Wolf.
So in 2017, he had this one girl in his community, and they had been dating for a little bit, and it just wasn't working out. And so I was trying my hardest to, because being a good friend for Frank. We got somebody joining us on here.
Hey, what's up?
It's Ronnie J.
Hey,
buddy, are you in the truck?
yeah, I'm in the truck right now. Hang on, let me switch to my let me switch my camera off.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, so that way, because I'm about to head on. I just got off from work, so
you're good, buddy.
Yeah, so everything. Who we got here? Midwest Hound TV.
Yep.
You.
Yep, he was part of our truck sim and flight sim communities over there on Discord.
Yep.
With Frank.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've known Frank since like 8 years. So.
We've both known Frank for about 8-9 years.
Yeah, yeah, I know Frank a little less than that, but yeah. But yeah, I know Frank for a good while. He was on a couple of my streams on mine.
That's right, when we started it as the Lightning Show over there on your channel.
That's right.
We had Frank come over for like an episode or two over there with us. So
That's right. Yeah.
Frank was willing to jump on there and talk about what was it, Nintendo, I think? The episodes he was on. We were talking about Nintendo consoles.
Yep. Nintendos, and also, hey, we also did that Marvel character into the Star Wars universe.
Oh yeah.
Is he so? Is Pat, is Lightning the one that does this group too?
So no, he's not with my group specifically, but he's one of our partners over there. He does his own separate channel on YouTube called I think it's just Ronnie J. Lucas now, right?
Yeah, it's still Ronnie J. Lucas. I'm gonna try to change it up a little bit.
But I'll send you the link, Midwest, if you want to check out.
Yeah, I'll Lightning. I'll put, because I'm recording a YouTube video from my channel too. I'll put yours in the description box below, if YouTube allows me to do links, because it's iffy. Well, certain links is very iffy.
Yeah, I know. YouTube keeps changing their policies.
So if not, then I'll make a channel and put everyone's links and whatnot in the new Discord that I'm making.
Of course. I'm also on. Not only I'm on YouTube, I'm also on Discord. I'm also on Telegram, and I'm also on Facebook Messenger. So I mean, I'm everywhere. So I'm not that hard to
Telegram. I don't trust that crap.
I know,
but
I mean, I'm everywhere. So I'm just trying to. If anybody wants to get a hold of me, they can get a hold of me.
Yep.
Yeah. But when I heard about Frank passing, I was like, no way. He's so young. But then when Patrick told me about
he was only 23.
Yep.
Man, 23 years old.
But
That's
as we were
just
looking
young.
up earlier, Ronnie J, you weren't here for this, but so Kilo or Darth Wolf, his wife is a nurse, so she was looking up more about his condition, and apparently men with his condition only live to about average of 19 years. So our boy Frank freaking beat the odds.
Yep.
Yeah. That's...
He outlived the average, which tells you like he freaking did it. He won.
He did win, but he wasn't able to get cured.
Yep.
Well, as we know, his condition, they're still learning more about it. So it's nothing that was curable at this point, at least, but they're still doing testing. And I guess we'll see. We'll try to stay in touch with his mom and see how his brother does as well. Because
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Yeah, you know,
now I'm equally as worried about his brother.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know his brother doesn't know us as well, but his brother does have the same condition. So
yeah, and also his mom too, right?
we think so, but I don't want to get into that because that's all family medical history.
And it's also HIPAA law violation.
HIPAA violations. We don't want to talk too
I'm
much
a volunteer firefighter, so I deal with that stuff.
Right. All I did was just ask the question, and that's it.
Yeah, we're
No,
only
you're
going
good.
off what Frank disclosed to us directly.
Okay, but you know, if we knew about this earlier and everything, we could have done something for to help Frank. But but I guess he didn't want to. I guess he just don't want us to worry about it. Worry about him.
Yeah, he was one of those guys. He just kind of was relatively private when it came to his medical stuff. Now, what I was talking about was before you joined, Ronnie, was about Frank had a hard time, meeting girls and dating and all that. So, but I started to say in 2017. There was one girl who had joined his Discord who was part of his gaming community, and they were having a hard time with their relationship. And being a good friend, we were all trying to help Frank out to try to maintain that relationship. It was a pretty good one at the time, and I was trying to talk some sense into his head because he was being a turd that day. I was like, Frank, what are you doing, dude? Like, you got this beautiful girl in your Discord who really cares about you, and you're not in the right headspace today, buddy. And he was kind of iffy about that, but I think he respected me, talking about that with him. And it didn't end up working out. They ended up breaking up, but cut to the chase here. I got to be really good friends with her because I was trying to do, my best to repair that relationship between those two. Fast forward 7 years, that girl is still my girlfriend, and I'm living with her now. And I would have never met her. I would have never met my girlfriend if it wasn't because of Frank.
Take your time, man. Take your time. I know.
Take your time, buddy.
And he was such a damn good dude.
He was.
But to think, like, had I never been friends with a random dude from freaking Truck Simulator of all places,
Jesus Lord,
freaking Truck Sim, I would have never met.
Hey, it's
my
something.
girlfriend.
Man. But to be quite honest though, he's just one of those. If I ever had a stream between him or Spencer, I pick Frank over Spencer because at least Frank.
Whoa! Don't let the dingus know that. Don't let him know. Ooh, he's gonna talk some smack about you later.
Just be careful. We might have snitches in here. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, you do realize Wolf.
Hey, you know what?
Wolf is in chat, right?
I know he's in there. Hey, listen, Wolf boy. I ain't afraid of no dingus.
Yeah, Northeast Joe was saying he's gonna miss all those mornings with Stig and Frank, where you guys used to get on chat and VC with each other in the mornings. And then another thing I gotta say, because of Flight Sim and getting, I was one of the first people that introduced Frank to Flight Simulator and got him involved with Flight Sim. And for most of the last 7-8 years, Frank and I have been playing Flight Sim together. And
that wasn't that FSX first?
It was FSX first before 2020 came out. I actually taught Frank how to fly the plane, how to shoot instrument approaches and maneuvers, and then I got him flying with Neon Group flights. And cut to FS 2020, and Frank Frank flew so much in Flight Simulator. I would say he was probably a better pilot than I was and had better landings than me. So he actually ended up doing better than me still to this day. Like, I would land like a plane like now. I might be lucky if I get a minus 150 flying. Frank will be over there being like, yeah, my landing was a negative 86. I'll be like, you bastard.
Oh, you really want to know what my best one in Delta is?
I gotta tell you, the other day he was just flying on Wednesday night into Thursday morning when I was talking with him last before he passed. One of Frank's freaking last landings on this earth on Flight Simulator, Frank freaking buttered a landing. His last, I think, unless he flew more on Thursday, I don't know. I have to go look on his VATSIM profile. If that was his last flight, Midwest, he freaking buttered his last landing.
Oh,
Which
but
that's really hard.
I still hold the record. Well, depending on what you come back with that butter landing. As of right now, between him and I, right, I hold the best record of.
You got a rank of Toasty. It's so smooth.
You'll see. But so Lightning. Before you came in, right? I was recording the first hour and 40 minutes of it, right? Of this program, if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, and then forgot that Patrick did do his side of the story of how he met Frank. So I had to pull up OBS again, start up another recording. Oh, boy. What? But anyways, the second clip has already been going on 18 months. What was that? What was that, Lightning?
Oh, I was just laughing.
So this clip that I'm doing right now is going on 18 minutes in about 25 seconds.
Yeah,
18 minutes.
So yeah, we've had some pretty, as I think we'll all agree, just overall some crazy times with Frank. I specifically remember we used to do Galleon streams on Sea of Thieves, and Frank would always want to join our crew on Sea of Thieves.
Yep.
And Frank used to roleplay. He used to roleplay. I don't know if you ever watched those streams, Ronnie J, where he plays Sea of Thieves with us on Red Shirts, or back in the days when we were on Green Fellas.
Well, I mean, I check on Discord on the Rambling Red Shirts, Red Shirts Remastered, sometimes on the memes, and some on the Sea of Thieves and stuff, pirates and whatnot.
Yeah, break again.
I check it regularly every now and then and whatnot, and so on and so forth. And Patrick, did you look? Did you look up on the messenger of what I sent you on those crazy videos? I mean, they were pretty funny.
I'll have to look.
So my best landing rate, minus 79.
That's smooth.
My hardest was, let me go to page 1.
Minus 350.
Minus 718.
Damn, that's hard.
But that was in the 787-10.
Oh, so it was heavier, probably with more fuel.
No, you know how the that Boeing is like doesn't want to go nose down?
Yeah.
That's why.
It likes to climb.
Me and Zach and I did O'Hare to LAX, I believe.
Yeah.
But
y'all have to forgive me on my end. I'm kind of a little bit. It's going to be a bit spotty on my end. I'm kind of driving right now, so just have to bear with me.
Yeah, if you cut out, it's all right. We'll get you back in here if you got to rejoin.
But
Right,
I'm
right,
going
don't worry,
to end my side, but I'll still be here.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, this is a little extra addition to the end of mine. Lightning stuff will be in the description box down below. I'll see you guys at
Yep. Yeah,
Whatever.
apparently you got sleepy on that landing.
probably. Or the fucker didn't want to fucking go down, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Which Frank would have just written that off as a
Tax write-off.
Tax write-off, and as a what do they call that? Like a collateral.
Yep.
You're like, all right, collateral damage. Write the plane off. It's not flyable anymore.
Well, I'm going to get off here. So
yeah, just real quick, any final words you want to share?
not at this time, but we should at least try to do this. You can leave the other screen up if you want. But we got to do more of this. Because
we're definitely going to try to do some more flights as well.
I'm going to try. I don't have the funds right now to get Navigraph subscription.
Yeah. See, I don't have Navigraph either. I make it work.
Well, you're using the base stuff. It's just I would rather know where I'm at on Navigraph.
Yeah.
But I usually when mine's out, I usually use one of my other friends. To get everything, because I just like to know where I'm at. So if I'm by myself, I don't have to ask everyone and get so like twisted. But treat other people the way you want to be treated. I'm like, just live life. It's live life. Hang on. Shit, what is it? Hang on. You talk for a minute. I have to figure out what.
I think what he's trying to say is basically just treat everybody how you want to be treated.
There's a saying I want to say.
Okay.
Just give me a minute. You can continue your side.
So I think overall the basic consensus here is we feel like a huge hole has been ripped out of our community, our communities rather, because Frank was a man of multiple communities to the point I was like, dude, how many communities are you going to stop at? I don't know how he had the time to do everything he did and pull it all off, but he made it work.
Yeah, I think with all the stress,
he did.
Especially the guy from United came in tonight, and I was like, damn, Frank was still flying for United? I was like, wow. Like,
so that United allows you to fly like Alaska, Spirit, FedEx, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like there's other ones out there where they just want to do one said airline. Like United.
All right.
See ya, Miss Hound. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right. I'll go ahead and let you finish, Midwest.
No, I'm not. No,
just so you can get out of here.
No, I'm trying to, because there's a now that's playing ads. Screw me.
Yeah, you're still live. You're good. No ads on the mainstream.
No,
Well,
all right. I missed the beginning part of what I was about to say. So on the other note, hopefully we'll make another one of these. Maybe because I'm using I don't pay for StreamYard. So maybe we'll figure something out. I could get Gannon set up with something where he could stream off of his phone, but through Streamlabs app, off your phone. I can help you with that later. But on the other hand, peace out, live life, live the adventure. See ya!
All right, take care, Midwest.
You too. See you guys.
YouTube Zach, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that, buddy. Ronnie J, since you just joined us earlier, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about your experiences with Frank, going back to like where you met him all the way up through today.
Well, thank you for sending me. First of all, thank you for sending me the link and everything. That way I could catch up and everything. And well, to be fair and to be frank,
We use that joke quite a bit with him.
I met Frank with y'all during the time whenever we was with Kilo during the Kilo Custom Squad back in several years back when I was working over at Los Cabos. Frank was he's that one individual that he kind of gives some good points and a few things every now and then. What I thought about with Frank is that he's not too shy and everything. You know, I mean, he ain't shy about giving his opinions, but he has some pretty good thoughts about some things, and and he's just one type of guy that I never actually thought about. Kind of give some of those. I don't know, but he always talked about his truck simulators and stuff like that, and whatnot. But I really am fond of Frank, and he's well, to be quite honest with you, he's that one baby face dude that he always trying to cheer everybody up, more or less. But one time when we was on Discord, that was about I don't know, several months ago. I saw some on his truck simulators and everything. I was kind of in and out myself a little bit, but I really am kind of like that, you know. I mean, because it kind of reminds me of with my dad that he did big trucks and stuff, but yeah, I mean, he's into a good bit of stuff, even though he more or less like his he likes his Xbox. He likes his Xbox consoles. He's more into that than PlayStation or he does like Nintendo, but he's kind of like most everybody. He likes his Xbox, so he don't like everything else. So
Darth Wolf said Xbox boo. So Zach, we don't know how he passed it this time. It could have been from his medical condition. It could have been from something else externally. We're not sure at this time. It's kind of still under investigation. As we learn more details in the coming weeks and months, we will share it with you guys over on the Discord communities that Frank was a part of. And we'll spread the word about that once we get that information. Yes, he had a condition called Danon syndrome, Danon. He did disclose that publicly with all of his friends that he had a condition called Danon's, which affects men and women differently, but it's a heart condition where I think the way he described it to me is over time your heart muscle basically weakens. But it has no cure. They're still working on a cure. Frank was actually part of some medical research that was going towards a cure, which was really cool. But I can't really disclose more than that because of HIPAA law here in the United States, what we can and can't say. And eventually at some point his mom will let us know whether or not we can say things or if they decide to keep things private. We will respect that, and we just won't know how he passed if that's the case. But we'll stay in touch with her in the next few months and see what we hear back from the medical professionals.
And at the same time, if they also tell us and don't want us to talk about it.
So we have between me and Midwest and Zach and James, we do have some contact with his mom. So one of us will hear something back from his mom at some point.
Yep.
And also I did saw on Discord that I think you posted there, and about if anybody wants to make a donation to.
Oh yeah, she made a Facebook post today. If you guys, they don't want to do flowers for his funeral, I guess, unless they're immediate family. So for all of his friends out there who are interested in making a donation instead of sending flowers for the funeral, they're raising money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, where Frank went to get his medical research done for his condition in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Even though he was an adult, they're working on it mainly for children because most children pass away, like we found out, especially males pass away before the age of 19. So they're trying to learn and research this early as possible for children. So Frank,
make me mod in the stream, and I'll
being an adult, he was admitted to come in and do the research at the Children's Hospital, not at a normal hospital. So, what's that?
If you want to make me mod in stream, and I'll post a link.
Can I do that?
Yes.
No, I can't. That would be
you can. Nope. You could do it on Twitch side, but you could do on a Twitch dashboard or Twitch chat itself.
Let me see if I can do that.
You could /mod then my name.
Yeah. Actually, you can do that. That way, and also that way, in the Midwest can also keep down the trolls and the crazy people. But now Midwest, I'm all the way from I'm down here in Louisiana.
I'm in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
The home of the beer and home of the cheese.
Well, let me guess. You in Green Bay?
I'm in Kenosha, 15 minutes from the Illinois border.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'm originally from Minnesota.
Oh, but I want to ask you this here.
I was about to say, you sounded like you're from Minnesota.
I'm sorry.
I heard you were old.
What's up, Lightning?
I'm sorry to ask you.
What's up?
Am I locked up? No, we're good. You should be able to
don't want to cut the cheese, or you want to and also, what is your favorite kind of cheese?
Oh, I've already been sitting here cutting cheese, so I don't know what you're talking about.
So Zach, Darth Wolf in chat there. He's from Joliet, Illinois.
Yeah, I'm working on the link, Zach.
He's working. So we have two donation links. The first one was giving me issues for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. I don't know why that one was having error issues earlier today. It might be fixed now. I'm not sure.
Is it the org one or edu?
It should say like Children's Hospital Philadelphia CHOP.
All right, which one is you having? Where you having issues?
I just went off the one his mom posted on Facebook, and that's the one that was not working for some reason. So I'm
the
not
CHOP one. So should I just post?
They make sure it's a link that works first for donation page.
Okay.
Because I was having issues with their one page earlier, and then the other one, Danon's Foundation.
Yep.
Which the Danon's Foundation one looks like it was working, no problem.
Yes, that's popping up. Let me do the other one.
So if you want to make a donation, we'll get those links in chat for you guys. If you want to drop a few bucks, and if you check this out on the YouTube feed, Midwest will also get those links in the description below, so you guys can do a donation later. And if you want to post a comment down below the video saying like how much you've donated to such and such charity, that would also be respected as well. Just so we know, like, hey, you donated some money. Thank you so much. And I imagine we will probably do something with red shirts here in the future. We'll probably set up some sort of link to, because we do a lot of charity work here at Red Shirts. I'll talk to Chris. We'll see about maybe doing a few days of charity stuff for Frank as well.
Yeah, I have to agree with
the
you
new year, because I know with everything coming up to Christmas, things are getting a little hectic. So we might wait till January to do that. But I'll send you guys details on when we'll do those live streams for Frank as well.
Okay, so I have pinned the thing in the.
So we got that
Sure.
one for the Dannon Foundation. If you guys want to donate there, that link is up on screen there.
The chop one is not working.
Yeah, the chop one's not working for now. We'll work on that, figure out what the correct link is for that. That one will be in the description below.
Yep.
If you guys want to look it up as well, just search Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
Do you want me to
they have
look
a
up that
donate
link
link
too?
that does work over there at some point. They're both for they're not for him directly. We don't have any donation links for him directly in terms of like
Me and one other person are working on something, but we had to get permission from
from his
said
mom.
family first. The said family.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
That's something we've been talking about in the last 24 hours, was trying to figure out something for funeral expenses or some GoFundMe, whatever that is. Or see if maybe they want to make a GoFundMe on their end, and then we'll just share the link out to the communities to help raise some money for Frank as well.
Yeah,
That's already Zach.
agree.
That's already being worked on.
So yeah, they're working on that in the back end. Don't worry about that. We'll figure that out in the next few days, just to see what we can do to help the family out as best as possible.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also
We'll
the
do that link, we'll do
Gannon,
those links as they become available.
listen, on my streams, I need to get something work done on mine to make sure that that my streams can try to do the donations and stuff to help out. But the thing is though, the way my work schedule is, I probably won't be able to do much. But I can, like I said, maybe like 9 o'clock Wednesday is the only time I could be able to do a stream. But I have to work with your work schedule as well, so that way we can try to get everything in line. Because the only days off
Okay.
I'm off is it's Tuesday, and I know about Tuesday morning, but it's just that people in the house and everything, and I'm not alone, so it's I don't know how to do that because of you with your work schedule. So what I'm going to have to do is
So
try
I
to come
am
up with
available
it.
this next Wednesday. So if you want me Wednesday night, I should be still available.
What time Wednesday night?
It's going to be 9 o'clock. I have to work
Eastern
Wednesday
Central
5
Time,
to
At night or-
8:30.
EST? No, it'll
C
be
Central.
I'm
okay,
Central.
so I'll see what I can do. Are we doing something
Okay.
like this?
Yeah, it'll probably be something like this.
It's going to be something like this here, but this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Is that what I'll do is that I'll get Patrick on my stream, and then he will share my link to my StreamYard link to you, and we could do this again.
Okay.
And but it'll be at 9 o'clock Central Time, so that way I have everything prepared, everything ready, and I'll do up my title, blah 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 blah, and I had to do a little introduction on that. Usually though, I'll be doing my game console comparisons stream that we're on the PS3s, PSPs, and stuff, but also. But since with the Frank's passing, I'm not going to do them, and I'm just going to dedicate the stream to Frank because of the way that it is, and I don't want to do all that. So, and it's just going to be nothing but Frank, and of all things that he has done. So, That's what I'm going to do now. Everybody, if y'all want to tune in to my show next week, it's going to be 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. So, if anybody that wants to join in, and everything, if y'all want to come into the chat and everything, please follow me on Wally J. Lucas. I am also called the Lightning. You will find my dragon picture on there, so you can find me. And also, I'm also on Discord and everything. If y'all know Gannon and Midwest Hound TV, y'all can ask them. If y'all want to get the links, you can. I promise you that it's going to be a tribute to Frank. I promise.
Yep. The memorial flight. I know Gannon's doing one, but
So we're gonna do. There's a few different ones. So I know the United team is talking about they're gonna do one. The Southwest Love Cars guys, they're gonna do.
yep,
A separate
I'm in talks with the founder of that Southwest Love Cars.
And I know
let-
I'll be working directly with Zach. We may do a joint Delta American one, or we might do two separate ones, depending on how the schedule works.
So me and Devin and Zach were talking earlier, and we might do both, but we're going to try. It all depends. We might do two, one on non-VATSIM, one on VATSIM. So if we do a VATSIM one, Devin is going to try to get us to have coverage for it.
So you're gonna get in touch with the VAT USA guys.
So that's Devin's is going to try.
Okay.
But since Love Cars Southwest is more of popular because they are really popular because they have special permissions from Southwest IRL themselves.
Okay.
They have people that work in the executive team or department or higher management department. Some pilots fly on the Love Cars Southwest that work with Southwest IRL that had special permission that they contacted their higher ups for them to get like how they run their day-to-day operations and put it into perspective with training and all the stuff in the sim. And 9 times out of 10, they'll get accepted more to get coverage for their events more than what we would.
So hopefully we'll get some air traffic control for any of you guys out there interested in joining any of those events. In terms of the non-VATSIM Delta event, I'm going to work with Zach because I'm on the Xbox side of Flight Sim where we don't have any VATSIM at all. We'll probably run that through the US East server, and we'll let you guys know the dates and information, what airports we're flying in between. I imagine we'll put Orlando in there somewhere because that was Frank's favorite airport. So we'll work on that, and we'll keep you guys posted over on the Discord, or all the Discords rather, on what events are going to be happening when, and they'll probably be kind of spread out over the next 2 months, I would say, probably, just because it's hard to stack events on top of holiday plans, because I know it's practically December now, so everybody's getting like real crazy busy. So
give me a second screen share.
Yeah, I can probably understand.
So I have to respond back to the founder of the Love Cars one, right?
okay.
So our plan is I'm gonna do say Orlando to Dallas Love back to Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we're thinking of, me and Devin and Zach were thinking of doing Charlotte and do like a ferry flight.
Yeah.
But bringing him home to Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where he likes to fly in and out of.
Yeah. And I think for us on Delta, I'll work with Zach. We will probably try to do a similar thing where we'll do probably start in Roanoke, which is the airport he used to fly out of, his local big airport. That's not a very big airport, honestly. We'll probably go from there down to Atlanta, and then Atlanta down to Orlando.
All right, are you ready for the picture?
I think we're ready. We're going to go ahead and wrap the stream up, everybody. Thank you so much for everybody who came in stream with us today. Midwest, do you have a name of everybody who came on stream that we can name real quick?
We have Darth Wolf. We got Zach. We have
We had Bree.
Yep. We had Devin or Devi D. We had Keller, which is Dustin.
Dustin, yep.
Owner, CEO, and founder of FedEx, VA FedEx,
Mm-hmm.
and then U.S. Airways. Northeast Joe.
Northeast Joe.
Even though Stig wasn't here, but he was in spirit through me, American
Yep.
Stig. We had Trucker Zach in spirit.
Oh, yep. Darth Wolf's wife, Jackie's with him tonight. In spirit as well on there, watching in the background.
Yep. The one and only, the Lightning.
The Lightning, Ronnie J. Lucas himself, the man, the myth, the legend.
Of course, and also without Darth Wolf, I would not even have to do my own streams because I had thought about doing my own streams as well, but
And now
I never thought about it at the time. But again, though, I really do like. I have to say though, with Darth Wolf and everything, I thought about doing my own stream, but hey. It's okay. I mean, I did it with him. Without him, I probably wouldn't even do a stream of my own self. So, okay. But with Frank, I have to say that it's I really hated that Frank's gone. To be quite honest, so I really did hate that. But I mean, that tells you one thing: you're never too young, and you're never too young. I mean, it could happen to anybody.
Life's too short. Make the
Life-
most of it. But I'll do
Definitely.
that outro that I did once everyone's done talking.
Yeah.
And just thank you to everybody who came on camera. Really appreciate you guys jumping in stream and just giving a few words about Frank. That was really appreciated. Was hoping to get Zach and Spencer in here, but I know they're busy and taking care of stuff, so understandably so. I'm sure we'll have some YouTube comments as well underneath Midwest's video once he uploads it about Frank as well. Just people want to share their stories.
Yep.
And we'll share that video around all the different communities Frank was a part of, so everybody can give their 2 cents on their fun experiences with Frank, whether it was 8 years ago or if they just met
for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
So.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Girlfriend called me. I'll be right back.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord.
Oh boy. Ain't that something? Hold on.
Gotta run.
Okay. Everything okay, my screen's frozen right now. Hang on one second. Let me trying to get fixed up right quick.
Just so you know, I can't accept anything until the only person who can accept name people to join back in is him.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
All right, so yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, guys. Let you guys get to bed or whatever you gotta do.
Let me say
Go
something
ahead.
real quick.
Yep, go ahead, Midwest.
So, I really think we should, me and you at least, start a podcast.
Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out.
Yep, and
Even if it's not like a regular podcast, like
it
maybe
could be
once
like
a
every
month.
couple of months.
Yeah, every few months we just drop an episode just out of the blue.
Yep. And then I have a name because I wanted to do one with DJ, maybe
Yeah.
Bobtail Podcasts.
Yeah, there you go.
But anyways, so guys, stick around for all that. I'll let Gannon know when I release my video. Probably won't be for another week or so. But if everyone's ready, I could do the outro. Is the picture up?
I need you to have it on your screen because I can't share it on my end. Because
I am sharing my screen.
all right, you're sharing your screen.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go
Peace
ahead and end it
out.
right here, guys.
Live life, live the adventure. Don't sweat the small stuff, and life is too short. Make the most of it. We'll see you guys next time. Oh, boy.
Rest easy, buddy. See you in the virtual skies and the virtual highways. Love you, bro.
Love you, Frank. We're gonna miss you.
Love you, buddy. We're gonna miss you.